きシンセサイザ君の胸の奥まで届くようなメロディー奏でる
It's 10 Cherry Color, and I haven't made a video in a while, I know, but if you all saw my last video, I just came back from a wonderful trip up to the mountains in West Virginia. It was in, I think, Ghent, West Virginia. Amazing, beautiful, fun, but of course I'm not going to talk about too much in this video, because if you want to see how everything went, pretty much everything that we did is in that video, which I will put the link down below, so check it out. It's just my trip to West Virginia and up to the mountains and all the different activities. I wanted to address an issue that I have been noticing here lately among women. Something that I was watching last night. I saw this video of these two belly dancers that were auditioning for America's Got Talent or whatever. And at the beginning of the video, they said something that kind of bothered me. They said, you know, we have all these curves and stuff. You know, we're curvy. We're bringing real women back. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so what are you trying to say? Now, this is not the first time I've heard that. I've heard plenty of women who have curves and are hourglasses and things like that running around saying, oh, I'm curvy, I'm bringing real women back. This is what a real woman looks like. I've even heard men saying, I want a real woman with curves because real women have curves. Thin women aren't real women. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, like that's kind of hurtful to me, because I am not the most curvy person in the world. I mean, I'm not shaped like Christina Hendricks. I'm not shaped like Kim Kardashian. So because of the fact that God made me naturally small and with a naturally fast metabolism, I'm considered as being less than a woman. I am less than real. I am now fake. Obviously, I'm not a real woman, right? Because I'm not running around here, you know, with huge bosoms, a tiny little waist, and a big old butt and hips and thighs. You know, I can't help the fact that I am size 2, I weigh 118 pounds, and my waist is 26 inches around. Hello. And I don't see anything wrong with the fact that I'm small. I love my body. I think all women should love their bodies, but I don't think it's fair to run around saying, oh, well, I'm curvy, so I'm bringing back real women. Like, despite the fact that I'm getting a college education, I'm a hard worker, I'm trying to open my own business, you know, I have good standards, I mean, you know, I have good self-confidence in myself, you know, I know how to handle my business and all those different types of good qualities. I'm not considered a real woman because I don't have a big butt. That's all it takes to be a real woman now. Like, that to me is kind of sad. I think that if you're curvy, if you're straight shaped, or if you're in the middle, you should love your body. Nobody should be going around telling anybody, oh, well, because you're skinny, because you're naturally small, you know, and even though you can help that, and it's not your fault, you're not a real woman. Thin women aren't real women. Like, how does that even sound? It's so hypocritical, because curvy women or plus size women hate when society has always pushed skinny women in their face on commercials and things like that, and in magazines, and you see the skinny models and things like that. And you hate when they say that, oh, well, we don't want, you know, we don't want thick women or anything like that. Now, I'm not talking about the women who are manipulating their bodies in unhealthy ways, you know, with disorders. I'm talking about naturally small women. You're going to tell that model who is naturally just 5'10" with, you know, a size 0 pant size that, oh, well, you're less than a real woman because you're not a 16 with a butt. That makes no sense to me. It's hypocritical. You hate when the fashion world and society makes fun of women who do have curves, and then you turn around and do the same exact thing. Like, okay, do unto others as you want done to you. But then you don't want to be made fun of, but you make fun of us small girls. That's just like Monique. Skinny bees, skinny bees. I'm so tired of being called a skinny bee. I'm the furthest thing from a bee. I hate that word. And I think it's unfair that larger women They get mad when we call them a fat B or when skinny girls, because I don't believe that. All women of all sizes are beautiful to me. But, you know, they get mad when somebody calls them a fat B, you fat hoe, you fat this. They get mad when you make fun of them, but then they turn around, them skinny chicks, skinny chicks, skinny chicks, skinny chicks. Like, I eat 3 square meals a day. I eat like a man. I do work out to keep myself healthy. I do eat healthy foods. I can't help the fact that I've always been this way. Since I was a little girl, I've always been small. So to be told that I am less than a real woman, like, oh, God made a mistake when he made you. He made you fake because you're not a real woman, because he didn't give you a big old butt and hips and thighs and you're not super curvy. So therefore, you are not a real woman. And I commented on that belly dancing video, and somebody had the nerve to actually comment on my video and say, comment on my comment, respond to my comment and say, well, you just need to calm down. It's not that big of a deal, you know. Skinny women, thin women aren't real women. Okay, so obviously I'm a hologram. Like, am I a holographic illusion? Did I just fall out the sky? I mean, I'm not understanding this whole concept of not being real. I'm here. My skin is tangible. Last time I checked, I could touch my face, my hair, my ears, everything. I'm healthy. I'm alive. I'm breathing. So how am I not real? How am I some fake figment of somebody's imagination? Did I just pop out of somebody's brain somewhere? Like, I don't get it. Why is women constantly, always trying to find a way to divide ourselves? We talk about this whole, oh, women should love themselves for themselves. But we're always trying to say, well, I'm skinny, so I'm better than you. Well, I'm curvy, so I'm better than you. Well, the world wants this. Well, men want this. Well, men want that. And it's always centered around what men want. Men want women with curves. And then we get mad at a man who does want a woman who is small. Because then we say, well, you don't like real women, once again. And that's such a sad, hold on, y'all, piece of hair on my camera. Such a sad way to define what makes a woman a real woman. Like, I think it's unfair to say to somebody who's naturally straight up and down. Like, I know people who are flat-chested who don't have the biggest butt in the world. I don't have the biggest butt in the world. And, you know, to be made fun of because I'm naturally this way. Like, you want us to embrace plus-size women. And I do, because most of my family is plus-size. I am the only small girl in my family. So I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum, you know, to be embraced as, you know, oh, let's embrace plus-size women. You shouldn't make fun of them. But, oh, yeah, it's okay for them to make fun of skinny girls because, you know, it's just okay. Like, why is women trying to constantly find ways to divide ourselves? Why can't we love ourselves for who we are and love each other for who we are? Who cares if you're skinny? Who cares if you're straight up and down? Who cares if you're curvy? I mean, as long as you're healthy and you're taking care of your body the way you should, you're working out, you're eating healthy, you're drinking water, you're taking the vitamin supplements you need or whatever it is that you need, you know, eating organic, this and that, and really taking care of yourself, then who cares what your figure is like? As long as you are keeping yourself healthy and being the best you that you can be, I don't understand why we can't just come together and say, okay, so you're skinny. Okay, so you are a size 0, and I'm a size 14. And you know what? It's okay. You're not less than a woman or more real of a woman or anything else in between just because you're not shaped a certain way. Just embrace what you have and love what you have. And, I mean, stop running around saying that I'm a real woman because of this, I got that, so that makes me real. As if because other people don't have what you have, you're fake. That's society's way of keeping us separated from each other. If us women were to really come together and become one and say, you know what, we are all beautiful. We are the way that God made us for a reason. We really could make some changes, but we're too busy playing into what society wants to keep us divided from each other. So, I mean, I guess that's just my little issue that I was having. You know, I don't like being told that I'm less than a woman because I'm naturally small. I'm just as real as any other woman. If nobody else can see that, if no guy wants to talk to me because I am small or whatever, honestly, I don't care. Obviously, you're not worth my time. So, with that being said, I am Tin Cherry Cola. You all have a nice day or night, wherever in the world that you are. Bye.